back in the backwoods, and in the spirit of Halloween, we brought this guy along with us. Don't know who he is, just found him wandering around naked in the woods. Told him to put some clothes on, and he started talking about something philosophical for the next 20 minutes. But we are out here for an overnight camp. George has a different setup here today. He's going for different tactics. You want to explain?
It's a was it hammock?
Yeah.
With a tarp on top of it.
Yeah, but why?
Because I struggle to sleep. So we think with this, maybe I'll get a better sleep because I'm not going to be on the hard floor. So hopefully it will work, and hopefully there won't be any pranks during the night like my hammock being pushed.
So that's his setup. Obviously every time we've been out camping he's almost been pulling all-nighters because he just can't sleep. So hopefully maybe this will be the remedy. Who knows? Of course, my home away from home, the Vango Heddon 100, my favourite tent, followed me throughout the Highlands on our little 15-day excursion there, using it every single day. Didn't fail me, not once, not at all. So yeah, exactly the same setup as that. We had the Microlight 300 and the Vango Aotrum Thermo Platinum. That's the sleep setup. I believe George has gone for the British Army Arctic bag. I even know it's a good 22, 23 degrees today. Getting down to, I don't know, probably 15, 16 degrees. So it's still got that good weather. Still got that good weather in way into October now.
I have the Vango Nevis 100 side. We have my bag and stuff. I have the backpack. We got 3 MREs there, and yeah, I got this awesome roll mat here, very thick. It's Dutch Army
roll mat, snug pack sleeper zero. Yeah. Show us some meals.
So we have beans and sausages, all day breakfast, chocolate pudding, and pasta bolognese.
So yeah, Wayfarer meals. Haven't tried them before, but they can't be as bad as the British Army MREs. Can they?
Well, we just got to test it out because I swear they're different every time.
Oh, they got Duke of Edinburgh Wolf.
D of E. So this is one of the lighter camps we've ever been on. Far lighter than our summer camp where we had the 5-person boat and it was just stacked to the brim of gear. You couldn't move, it was that stacked up. So one of the reasons it's lighter is because we haven't brought any water with us, and therefore we're going to have to go and procure some water from the stream. And who's going to go and do that?
Me?
George's going to get some water. It goes on like so. Wait for it to heat up.
5 minutes.
Certain things that you guys need to understand, you see. Once you get to a certain level, you get the long-handled spork.
Yeah. Is that what you get awarded for being an elite camper?
He's got a battle pass.
and a little seat pad. So what have we rated so far?
Well, delicious. This is Korean rice and beef, and it's very good.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Whereas you and Cam got all day breakfast.
We're using very highly descriptive words here about amazing and delicious, and I doubt it's either of those, but really, is it? I mean, when you think about it.
Oh, trust me, Brad. You're a ginger man.
What do you think?
Would you rate it?
It's not bad, is it?
No.
So lunch is done. We had the old all-day breakfast Wayfarer meal. It was okay. I wouldn't call it amazing or delicious.
No, it was. What would you say it was?
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd
It's
give it
alright.
a 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah.
That's up there, isn't it? When you think about
I'll give it
that's
7.
not far off a meal that you'd rate out of 10. That would be the best meal of your life.
I don't know, 7 or a 7.5.
Well, It was really good, but I'll probably just rate it a 6. Because I was hungry. It must have tasted better because I was hungry, but maybe afterwards once you've eaten a lot.
Everything tastes better when you're hungry, don't it?
Yeah.
Who's Soren?
Me.
Bro, you just collect
Sticks.
the smaller pieces. Whatever you saw, I'm going to baton. Got the old saw Aegis FX, and we're going to be putting this to use today. So let's get to it.
How do I open this then, Roy?
Oh, for God's sake! So I've been testing out a trail camera recently, and I've left it out here in the woods, just on the pond there, for about a week or so. And there was one clip, and being the spirit of Halloween, I thought I'd share this clip, just this one clip. And there was nothing that appeared to set off the camera. But this clip is more about the audio, so check this out. So there's nothing on the trail camera.
Right. What time was this?
Listen. Sound like footsteps?
Yeah.
But it doesn't come on. Nothing enters
The scene.
the frame. So what do you make of that?
Weird. When was this?
Hold on, try it again.
The 30th of September.
Strange.
But nothing's in the frame.
Someone's down there. Yeah.
What is it? Ghost?
It's very weird.
Well, it was behind the camera, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah.
But it wouldn't have come on if it's
So-
behind the camera.
No, so something's triggered the camera.
Yeah.
But the footsteps, which sounded bipedal, did they sound bipedal?
Yeah.
They were coming from behind the camera.
Mm.
And then they stopped before they entered the frame.
Mm.
What is it?
They must have known that was there.
Unless they, yeah, if it was someone who saw the trail camera, maybe they won't set it off. Strangeness in the spirit of Halloween, the Halloween season. Ghosts.
It's creepy.
What's the chance of it being a ghost, do you think?
Well, highly likely, isn't it? I mean, it's haunted, this forest. That's why you can't never sleep, because it's haunted.
Maybe.
Oh, oh my God! Oh! Oh, shit. So the problem is what I said the problem would be, which is now you've destroyed the fucking mesh. Another product broken. Oh my God. How many fucking times am I going to give him stuff and he breaks it?
Hold on, George. It's still salvageable.
Look, look, look. Look. There's a massive hole in it.
It's fine. We'll just cover it up. We'll get something.
You've taken the roll mat out. Why are you taking that out?
Because it's hard for me to see the mesh because it's covering it up.
That's your installation though.
Well, if it gets too bad, I'll just have to put it back in, won't I? But I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. I mean, it's quite a warm day, isn't it? So,
Is the night going to be warm? That's the thing.
you know, you would never sleep in that during the winter. But it's not the winter, so be all right, I think.
We'll see. We'll see.
I hope.
Got ourselves a little upside down fire going on here. Low maintenance, already made, and it's just going to burn through. Depending on how long it lasts, we can always top it up once we get to a bit further down. But for right now, it's looking good. Dinner time. I've got some Korean style beef and rice. It's alright. George just behind you, heating up his dinner. What are you having, George?
The same. Korean style beef and rice.
He's got the same. But for dessert, he's got something a bit more Halloween themed. Something quite interesting, and it's a delicacy in some countries, I'm sure, but just not this country.
So, for dessert, crickets. We have to have something Halloween-like. Not sure I'm going to like these, but sometimes life surprises us. Oh God.
They look good.
Okay.
It's like popcorn.
Kind of like a crisp which tastes nutty. That's probably the nearest analogy I can think of. They're not bad, to be honest with you, and they've got lots of protein in them.
So for the first time, George has removed his mask, and you're going to really see what he looks like.
Teen lovers, John and Sarah, were out looking for the ideal place to set up camp. She felt safe with him as he was a strapping young man, with big muscles and a hunting rifle. She smiled at him, and he smiled back, revealing his golden teeth. When they found the ideal place to set up camp, she started making the tent, and he went off to hunt for food. But day became night, and he did not return. Feeling scared and hungry, she decided to go out and look for him. Eventually, she saw a light in the distance. When she got nearer, she saw that it was an old home in the woods. Hoping whoever lived there could help her, she went to it. She knocked on the door, and an old, witch-like lady with a big hook nose and a wart on the end answered. Even though she looked like a witch, she acted like an angel, and she invited Sarah in for a bowl of wood chippenny. Sarah had never had wood chippenny before, but it sounded good. So, inside she went. Inside the home, she saw that a large family of deformed inbreds lived there. This made her feel uncomfortable, but she was too hungry to not stay and eat. So she and the family sat around a large dining table and began enjoying their wood chipper meat. But come her last spoonful, she felt something hard in her mouth. She spat it out and saw a golden tooth. It was John's golden tooth.
That's really scary.
Huh.
I'm terrified. So following on from the most ultimate scary campfire tale, and on the theme of Halloween and being Halloween season, and on the last installment of George being naked in the woods, and he spoke about an encounter with a pale blue face, I want to talk a little bit about ghosts, because I've come across ghosts. Spending some time in an ancient woodland, you're going to come across ghosts, right? They don't bother me, not whatsoever. I didn't see it and freak out. What I saw was this almost translucent woman in a white dress walk behind a tree, and she never reappeared again. That's weird. And then another occasion, that same woodland, I was walking out of it through the brush and onto the main path. So as I'm walking through the brush, I hear footsteps walking down the main path. So I'm thinking, okay, I'll hold back because I don't want to startle whoever it is that's walking down this path. So I let the footsteps walk past, and then I walk out onto the main path. Nobody there. I walk the path and I'm looking in the brush just in case, you know, they've ditched into the brush, but no, nothing. Gone. Fucking smoke. But when you think about spirits and you think about energy, there's probably no place more energized than being in the woods, being in the forest, the living, breathing ecosystem that it is. And so what better way to spend the night than to play some board games? So Broski has gone, he's in his tent, he's not coming out. Okay, what's nothing to do with a nice little family board game? So me and George, we're gonna lay this down and we're gonna have a play. Alright, good to go.
Are there any spirits present tonight? If you're shy, don't worry, we'll be respectful, please come through. Could you give us an age? Are you a child or an adult? Could you give us a sex? Are you a male or a female? We recently heard what appeared to be disembodied footsteps on the trail camera. Was that a spirit? And if so, is that spirit present?
If there's any spirits out here camping with us tonight, what tent are you using? It's very quiet, huh? I think it's all just a bunch of fucking nonsense, that's what it is.
Well, you've got to try it.
It's all just it's a board game. Well, that was a waste of 5 minutes. Morning all, how'd you sleep? I got a busy morning ahead of us this morning. I didn't mention it last night, but Broski left after the Ouija board. Maybe he got a little bit spooked, so I got to back down his tent, back down my tent. Got to take the hammock down for George, as he already said. He doesn't know how to do it. But, so it's going to be a busy morning. How did you sleep last night?
Not too bad. Better than I normally do.
Yeah?
Because I haven't got that hard floor under me. It's just air, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's alright then. So maybe the hammock's the way to go. So I say...
It's your fault yesterday for bloody breaking it.
So as I said, got a busy morning to do. You know, there was a time, right, that I didn't know how to put a hammock.
Get your shit together.
There was a time I didn't.
Stop breaking stuff. It's costing me money.
There was a time I didn't know how to put a hammock up or take it down.
No? What do the fans think? Seeing you break stuff all the time, Jack. You're supposed to be a camping expert.
Do you think you could take it down by yourself?
No.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. It's too complicated.
I think, well, all right, well, you're going to have to take all the decorations down, bag them up.
Yep.
Put your own sleeping system away.
Okay.
And so, yeah, triple the workload. To be expected. Right, we're good to go?
Yep.
Good to go. That was hard work. Broke a sweat. But we got it done. Tidied up, cleaned up. And now we're off. So we'll catch you on the next one.